Hi guys, today we have a really good video lined up. Dave from Dorset sent me a message asking where the most dangerous garden in England is. So can you explore the most dangerous garden in England? Let's find out. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I've got some great things lined up for you this year, but the channel really needs your support. So for that reason, I'll be running a competition later this year. To enter, all you have to do is like this video and subscribe to the channel for your chance to win your very own DJ set with all your favourite bangers performed live by me. Anyway, back to the video. Our journey brought us to the mighty county of Northumberland, a land of sweeping hills, ancient moorland, and over 70 castles scattered across its vast, rugged expanse. One of my favourite places in the UK is St Michael's Mount in Cornwall. I'd been told about a similar island in Northumberland accessible only at low tide. Its name? The Holy Island of Lindisfarne. We just had to check it out. After reviewing the tide times, we made our way across the receding causeway, a light warm breeze carrying in from the sea. Lindisfarne is famed for its monastic past, coastal wildlife, and is also home to one of the UK's largest mead producers. Lindisfarne Priory was founded in the 7th century by monks from Iona, part of the spread of early Celtic Christianity into Northumbria. It became a major centre of Christian learning despite enduring endless Viking raids from the North Sea. Abandoned in the 16th century, its ruins still stand as a testament to resilience and devotion. At the beach, the earthly smell of burning tar carried on the salty air from fishermen repainting their ship hulls. Overturned boats have been transformed into buildings, making the coastline spring to life with character. Across the azure-tainted bay, Lindisfarne Castle stood like a sentinel. It was built in the early 16th century as a Tudor fort after Henry VIII dissolved the monasteries. Its purpose was to defend the vulnerable stretch of coastline from brutal Scottish raids. Today it's managed by the National Trust, the rooms preserved from the early 1900s. It's worth a look around if you have the time. At low tide you can even venture across the estuary to St Cuthbert's Isle, where the monk St Cuthbert once lived as a hermit before later becoming the Bishop of Lindisfarne. After we were done at the island, we made our way across the land to a famous cave, one which had been rude not to visit. St Cuthbert's Cave is a sandstone overhang perched on the edge of the Northumberland forest. The cave and the surrounding sandstone outcrops in the woodland reminded us of Shropshire, and it was easy to imagine pilgrims and even outlaws burying down for the night. In amongst the natural recesses, we found perfect spots for wild camping. Alas, it was time to move on to our evening adventure at the Kielder Observatory. The observatory can be found deep inside the Kielder Water and Forest Park, a vast expanse of woodland surrounding one of Europe's largest man-made lakes. It's remote, quiet, and seemingly endless. It's also one of the darkest spots in England, making it perfect for observing the skies. After an informative talk about the aurora and holding some genuine space rocks from the Mars and Moon, the clouds parted and we caught a glimpse of Jupiter and 3 other moons. If you ever visit the region, a visit to the observatory is a must. The next day we embarked upon the final act, the most dangerous garden in England. Alnwick Garden has one of the largest treehouse structures and is one of the most visited contemporary gardens in the UK. I can't say I'm particularly a fan of gardens, but it was hard not to stand in awe at the fountains, the arrangements of vibrant plant beds, and water features glistening in the sun. My personal favourite, though, was this giant rubber duck. We wandered through the blossom cherry forest, the sound of tranquil music drifting on the breeze. Visitors are even invited for a swing. But deep inside these prestigious gardens and grounds, a dark secret loomed, a poison garden. The Alnwick Poison Garden contains over 100 different toxic, narcotic, and poisonous plant species. Nightshade, hemlock, laburnum, and foxglove are just some of its deadly inhabitants. A nearby hut catalogues each of the deadly substances, shedding light over a dark past shadowed by death. Access to the garden is strictly by guided tour only, and visitors are forbidden from touching, tasting, or even sniffing the toxic plants. In the past, visitors have been known to faint when getting too close to the deadly aroma. The tour is not for the faint-hearted. We were told about the gruesome effects of poisoning, from violent spasms, seizures, the body locking up into a rigid, unnatural position, to paralysis, blurred vision, and hallucinations. The one that stayed with me, however, involved this harmless-looking nettle sealed in a glass cage. The gimpy gimpy nettle has one of the most painful plant stings known to man. Sharp silica-like hairs inject irritants straight into the skin. Some describe the pain as being electrocuted and set on fire at the same time. The effects can last for weeks. We were told the story of an Australian pilot who crash-landed in the bushland. After answering the call of nature, he made the unfortunate mistake of using the gimpy gimpy leaf to wipe his. You get the picture. So for all you dark tourists, or those simply enthralled by murder or death, the poison garden should definitely be on your bucket list. But remember, do not touch, taste, or sniff, otherwise you'll be leaving in one of these. Hi, so I hope you liked today's Can You video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have a suggestion for a Can You, please send via private message. Anyway, bye for now.